Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for December 2022. Couple days late, yep, sorry about that. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided, or you're here checking up on a Libra. It's funny, when I did Leo's reading, I kept saying Libra, and now I'm going to say Leo. I don't know, I think there's a connection there. Anyways, I want to welcome you. Before we get started, I just want to say that I did a holiday special for Small Business Saturday and Cyber Day Monday, whatever you call that. But because I got the readings out late, what I've decided to do is just extend it through the month of December. So the special I'm running is $30 off a personal reading. Personal readings are very in-depth. They're 1.5 to 2 hours long. Whatever it needs is what I give it. Or you can do a buy one, get one half off. Great to give as a present, and keep one yourself. You know what I mean? Or you can keep both yourself and just schedule one like a little bit later. And I only say that because it's just what I recommend. I think like 6 months apart is really the best time to read, but that would be completely up to you. Completely up to you. So I am going to extend that. And if you decide that you want to take advantage of it, when you make your payment through PayPal, just put holiday. You don't have to, but just helps me with my bookkeeping. You do need to have patience, though. That's the one thing, because people do take advantage of the specials, just as I want you to. I love doing your personal readings. So I also have a membership program. All that information is below. Membership program. Right now we have 3 different tiers. Tier 1 is $2.99. It's just a thank you, Sandy, for your work. The second one is special videos where I just teach the way I do tarot. And then tier 3 is all of that, plus we go live, usually on a weekly basis where you can ask anything. I am going to do some restructuring, and I'm going to do it to make it more affordable for you, even though YouTube does take 7 or 30%, which is a little high, especially because they're not doing any of the work. But anyways, c'est la vie. So anyways, let's get into your reading. I want to give a shout out to my nephew Shaman, who is September 24th, right on that cusp. My granddaughter, who is October 14th, Lily, one of the most beautiful girls in the world. She just turned into a teenager. And my sister, October 15th, who is Sean's mom, who has crossed over, but I've felt she's been with our readings for you forever, So anyways, shout out to everyone, and let's get started. So we're going to use 3 different decks. We're going to use our Mother Mary Oracle, of course, for our words of wisdom. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify or to go a level deeper. And we're going to use the Good Tarot for your main spread. Okay, but let's go ahead and start with Mother Mary. And by the way, everything is already pre-shuffled, but I do like to give it a shuffle or two with you here. All right, let's give them a cut. I want to say happy holidays also, even I know many of us, it's been a tough year. Let's just put it that way. All right. Yeah, I got 2. Okay. We have health. Health. My prayers for healing miracles have been heard and answered. My prayers for healing miracles have been heard and answered. Health. Interesting because Leo got the same card. Just saying. And then we have present moment. Always love when I see present moment because I know it means something's about to expand in your world. You know, present moment is usually judgment, your spiritual team calling you to the present moment because signs are coming in to help guide you. I feel like guiding you towards something you want. All right, anyways, present moment. I am fully present in the here and now. And we'll read this from the book at the end. It's just where it's most profound, but it'll play into the reading. All right, let's bring in the good tarot. Give it a couple good shuffles again, pre-shuffled, but one more. I have a few Libras in the membership program, so I want to give you a shout out also. In the Libra. They're Libras. Okay. Alright, Libra, we're just going to let your story unfold. It's just what I feel intuitively guided to do. So, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, well, we open up with the Fool. It makes sense because I felt like something new wants to begin. You know, the Fool is really great energy because, you know, the Fool has amnesia of the past. And what I mean by that is the Fool doesn't let the past determine the Fool's present or future. The Fool is free and clear energy. This is about taking a chance. The Fool's always going to take a chance. Sometimes maybe it's not the right chance, but I learn from that. I don't feel that though. I feel like this is about something new that's about to open up. And are you going to take a leap of faith? We have the 8 of Pentacles. This could be talking about your career sector, your creativity. The 8 of Pentacles speaks about the willingness to go into something as an apprentice, but with the idea of leaving as the master. So otherwise, it's something I want to master. The ability to do that. This is, you know, if you put your head down and you focus upon, let's just say it's Pentacles, then that's what's going to grow. This could certainly be a new opportunity that's opening up for someone. 8s are about a new beginning. The Fool is about a new beginning. And then we have the King of Fire. King of Wands. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be any of that. It's funny, his heart is like outside of himself. And then, hello. Call. This is judgment. This is your spiritual team. They are calling you to the present moment. We now have 2 energies that are calling you, really more than 2. We have 3 energies that are calling you to the present moment. Something's gonna change. Well, if you accept it. Because again, the Fool has to take a leap of faith. And again, this may be something that you want to create. You know, the King of Wands, I often think of him as a seed planter. Like, I'm planting the seeds of what my future will look like. I'm planting them when? Today. Now. Sometimes it's just my intention. Sometimes it's starting to put a plan in place. Whatever it may be. This is your spiritual team calling you to the present moment. Because there wants to be some type of rebirth in your life. I feel like this is the time. We have, well, hello. So you're saying yes. 2 of Wands tells me you're saying yes. It's also telling me that there's not fear within this decision. This is more about, first of all, it's action, but it's desire and passion. So this is about creating something maybe for yourself that I don't know, seems very kind of exciting. Like I feel excitement. Then we have the Five of Wands. Interesting. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting, we have two fives back to back. Neither one of them easy energy. So let's talk about this for a second, because this may relate to this king over here, because he's carrying now the Five of Swords. So I could talk about that there may be some toxic energy around him, or he himself or she, that energy, you know, listen, it can even reside in my thought system. But the Five of Wands right next to that, it's a very ego type energy. It's where people are battling. You know, we're battling. There certainly feels like there's, like, communication is not good. It just doesn't feel good. Some of you, this could be talking about an old boss, and maybe the boss's action. And I'm saying boss, but it can just be someone, you know, that you worked with that, you know what I mean? It's that energy of like, I put in twice the effort for half the pay. But I feel like enough is enough. I feel like some of you are leaving a job and potentially creating on your own. It's almost like I took something for as long as I could take it. Well, let's see what comes next. Hello, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, I'm telling you, you're becoming self-employed. This is success. So the Fool's saying, take a chance. Take a leap of faith. In what? Well, within the Eight of Pentacles. So again, it can be anything that you put your focus on. This talks about it. If you put your focus on, it will grow. No doubt it will grow. Not only will it grow, but this is success. This brings you to the place of success. Some of you, I feel like something is coming your way that's giving you an opportunity to leave energy that's no longer serving you, energy that seems combative, that maybe even feels competitive, but then combative at the same time. You know, sometimes things have to get at their worst before we make that change. Again, I don't think this is just happening. I feel like the way is going to be shown. But a big part of it is you and your creativity. So if this is someone who has been thinking about bringing something to the world, creating something within that Eight of Pentacles, but you weren't sure. You weren't sure. Maybe, you know, other people told you you couldn't, you wouldn't, you'd be a failure, all that. Well, this tells you the opposite. This tells you the truth. Now, it does take your focus to reach this success. But once you reach it, it's a real sense of independence. It feels good. And it's mirrored by the Two of Wands. So I may just be stepping into it. But if I take a chance, and maybe it's taking a chance on me, and I feel like that's exactly what your spiritual team wants you to do, it will bring you to success. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Temptation. This is the Devil, card of Capricorn. If it's not a Capricorn for you, it could certainly talk about energy that you know, I often feel in the Devil there's like this illusionary type energy where I feel like I'm tied to something, and because I feel that, then it kind of makes it so, right? So what I have to realize is I'm not tied to it. I'm not tied to certain energy, and I can free myself. Not only free myself, but I can really create a life of abundance. Now, abundance can mean a million different things for people, but I do feel like it is talking about stability for oneself. I'm sure others are benefiting from that, but it's like the work that you put in financially benefits you. It's like I'm not splitting it with the company, so to speak. All right, let's bring in the Gilded Tarot. Give them a couple shuffles. Seven of Wands under that. Defending oneself. Defending one's actions. Maybe over and over again. Maybe I've had enough. Alright. So, first card we get is the Page of Wands. To me, the Page of Wands is very much like the Fool's energy. You know, the Page definitely takes chances and probably has fallen, but the Page gets back up again. The Page also, to me, is about energy that is entering into our physical plane. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel it. I can feel it. So I love that the Page of Wands is coming right over the Fool. So, I don't know. Really, like, taking a chance. But then comes the Eight of Swords, which is a self-created prison, but it's coming over the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's more about your trust. Again, maybe other people telling you wouldn't be successful. Maybe you tell yourself that. This can really block opportunity. And it's not the universe blocking it. It's you blocking it. This could also talk about that fearful step of moving from one, maybe, organization to your own. But there is a fear factor here. Now, this is self-created, so the only one who can uncreate it is you. But you can. You absolutely can. I definitely feel like a lot of this is based on other people's opinions and other people's words. You know, it's almost like, how do I say it? It's like almost like purposely holding you back. Now, do they mean to? I don't know. But nonetheless, I do feel that. Alright, let's go over this King, who, I don't know. He's not giving me a great feeling. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Alright, so what does this tell me? This tells me that there was a lesson here. There was a lesson that my soul wanted to learn. It also tells me, listen, if this is about someone, let's just say it's like someone that you work with, whether it be a higher up or what have you, it does feel like they're bringing a lot of angst and worry, and it like lands on your shoulders. You know, it's like, honestly, I just feel like it's someone who really got you to stop believing in yourself. And I feel like that may be the lesson. Like your soul wanted to learn how, when all this resistance comes about, to read that energy as potentially that means it's time to make a move. You know, Seven of Pentacles says, don't regret it, because there are things that you've learned. And listen, the things that you've learned, you're probably going to use. But in the light. Seven of Pentacles is also a lesson of patience. Allowing something to come to full fruition. And then look at this, the Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. So I just felt like the way or the opportunity to begin something is going to be shown. So now we have over judgment, your spiritual team who is calling you to the present moment so that there can be a rebirth as the Fool would allow. We now have the Knight of Pentacles. Well, first of all, you have two cards back to back that do speak of patience. You know, this Knight is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. However, I feel like it's moving slow with purpose. You know, I feel like if this is talking like a change of career for someone, or even like starting your own thing, this Knight is definitely bringing you the way. This Knight of Pentacles is bringing you in a pentacle into your physical world. And this is to expand your world. Now, can I say no? Well, in the Eight of Swords, I just might. And the only reason I feel like I would not accept that pentacle, it's because there's some type of an illusionary fear that I carry. And I feel like it's more trusting within yourself, trusting within your ability, trust within your wisdom and your experiences that you've had. Break them down, figure them out, and really see how you've grown. You know, I often call the Knight of Pentacles our guardian angel. Our guardian angel. And now that it's coming right over judgment, no doubt. You know, and your guardian angel, I feel like guardian angel steps forward when there is time for major change. Alright. Alright, they're all in reverse. We're going to switch them around. We have the Ace of Wands. Action. Action. Wow. The Magician. The Creator. You know, this is about taking everything that you have learned and using it moving forward. The Magician, it's funny because we do have the Fool, and as I lay this down, they're somewhat connected. So the Magician really is the Fool's first teacher along this new journey. And the Magician's job is to teach the Fool that you have everything you need to be successful on this next part of the journey. Trust in yourself. Don't bring your past heaviness with you. I gotta let go of what I gotta let go. It's almost like I feel like a lot of these readings are giving us a peek into 2023. And then we have the Six of Cups. And then we have, look at this, coming over the Nine of Pentacles, it goes to the Ten of Pentacles. How interesting, because above the Ten of Pentacles, first you have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, first you have the Eight of Pentacles, and the willingness to step into that. Now, this is at the end of the reading, so you want to look at that like, this may be the beginning of something. This is me stepping into it. The Knight is giving me the way. The Ace of Wands is giving me the desire and the passion to move forward. The Magician is giving me the strength and the ability and the knowingness not to carry the Eight of Swords energy, right? To break those walls, to free yourself from that prison. And then when I feel like you do, You know, it's interesting because we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups can speak about someone that we used to know, someone of an earlier time. Normally it'd be someone I have good memories of. However, it's coming over the Five of Swords. This could speak about a relationship that has gone a little haywire. Maybe I've been focusing on it so much that I stopped focusing on me and my life. This Nine of Pentacles tells me again that you can have true success. And then the Ten of Pentacles is the house of abundance. Now, to me, you know, someone has said a comment like that, like I think money is all that. I don't think money is all that. I think riches are what you feel, you know. But listen, let's not say it won't be money either. Like, let's not put a money block on ourselves. But in the Ten of Pentacles, you're not alone. All right, there's a few things I want to look at. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right down in the middle. Let's go. Three of Pentacles. Perfect energy. You know, Libra, I feel like your career, what you do, your creativity, and what you can bring to the world, it just feels tremendous. The Three of Pentacles to me is about your individuality and creating from that. You know, you have to trust yourself that you can and that you will. You know, Three of Pentacles often feel other people are also admiring what it is you do, the work that you bring. Trust yourself. It's like I get this feeling is like, I just don't know if something will pay off. But I feel like your spiritual team is saying, but if you put the work in, if you put the effort in, if you follow that desire, that passion, I just feel like success will be yours. All right, we have the Six of Wands. Well, that's victory. That's victory. Not only victory, but it puts you on a platform. And I feel like some of you know, like you already know what your platform is. And this is other people looking up to you for a different reason. Over here, this is people admiring what you do. Like you are the missing piece of the puzzle. This is beautiful energy of collaboration, if you choose. But I can also see you doing something on your own. But be open. Like be open to learning. Learn as I go. In the Eight of Pentacles, that's what I feel like. I don't know everything. But I know I'll learn it as I go. Sometimes, you know, I'm that type of person where it's like if I physically do it, I'm going to learn it. If I just read it and read it and read it, maybe I don't comprehend it as much. There's other people looking up to you because of your actions. It's funny because over the Five of Wands, normally there's no victor in that energy because it's just a lot of ego energy. And with the Five of Swords right there, not just ego energy, but communication, just bleh, bleh, you know what I mean, has turned toxic. And because of that, again, I feel like that's where you've created this prison for yourself. I just feel like you got to break yourself free. Because if it's about not trusting in your own ability, and again, you'll be learning as you go, and I feel like the learning process will happen very quickly. Because I feel like your whole spiritual team is behind you on this. It's something your soul wants to experience, evidently. And other people, no matter what someone of the past has told you, This is other people looking up to you because of your actions. Some of you, it's like, listen, you may have lived with a narcissist, and it may have taken a while to figure that out, and then leaving that energy. And you could certainly be helping others to understand that energy, and then they leave that, showing them the way. I feel like Spirit always uses us, or God uses us in that way. Our experiences and how we overcame them. It's like we want to recognize that within ourselves, but then other people will recognize that also. I feel like you're going to break free out of that prison. I just do. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles and all the spiritual energy you have on the table mixed with your Pentacles, it just really feels like energy is meant to happen. Doesn't have to. Some of you may be like, Sandy, those are reversed. I make a decision before I do a reading if I'm going to read reversals or I'm not. Now, it doesn't mean I don't recognize that they came reversed, but I think this is more human. Okay, so we have the Tower. We have the Emperor. And then we have the Hierophant. So first of all, the Emperor's card of Aries. Let's throw that out there because we do have the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be an Aries. But it could be the leader, the leader of the people. But I feel like someone's no longer, they can't lead you. Because I feel like it's almost like it's come to its end. I love that the Emperor came over the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This could certainly, the Emperor to me is a business owner. It's the leader of the people. Now, it doesn't have to mean I lead the world. Maybe I just lead my group. Maybe I don't even do it purposely. It's just who I've become. The Tower is right before that. I feel like someone's quitting a job. I don't feel like you're receiving this Tower. I feel like you're giving it. Now, if you receive this Tower, let's say you lost a job. Don't fret about it too long. Because again, there's a lot of experiences and wisdom within you where you can create something. You can build your own empire. The Hierophant. Card of Taurus. But this is about your belief system. Trust and faith. Faith in God, but also faith in yourself. Interesting. I feel like there may be someone also that maybe I had collaborated with in the past, and it gone sour. It had gone sour. And so it is. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's nothing that I need to look back and regret. Because there is a lot that I've learned. And in the 8 of Swords, it's the only thing I'm not realizing. There's a lot I've learned here. There is a blindfold. And I feel like that blindfold is of more you not believing in that you can create your own success. That some of you, can create your own business. Your own company. Maybe you hire other people. This really seems wrapped around your money this month. I do want to look at, I was looking at the King. We have the Hermit. Okay. Card of Virgo, first of all. I feel like some of you, this is talking about a cycle. And again, it's about the wisdom that you've gained from it. I feel like it has not been easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't feel like it's been easy. However, with this Knight of Pentacles coming in, and we know this Knight will show. We know this Knight will show. And it's going to expand your world in some way, somehow. Some of you, it's like you are now the hermit, and you are ready to be the beacon of light for others. 9 tells you, give it one final reflection. The Hermit's illuminating a snake. I'm looking at this king. I don't want to call this king a snake, but maybe you would. And then I had a couple cards go to the ground. Ten of Swords. 4 of Cups, interesting. And the Page of Swords. First of all, I feel like if I'm working in an office building, and there's gossip, don't get involved. I also feel like, listen, this Ten of Swords is here. So it does feel like, you know, the energy of being stabbed in the back over and over and over and over again. It becomes a repeat pattern. And it's like, I feel like the person in the Ten of Swords, it's just like complete submission. Like, I know another dagger is going to come, I might as well just lay here and take it. That needs to be understood and then cut. And I'm saying that because next to this Ten of Swords is the 4 of Cups. Well, that can be the energy of really doing nothing about nothing. This asks you to use your spiritual discernment as it relates to making decisions. Anything is coming towards you. Don't forget this Knight. Guardian angel energy is coming towards you. I feel like, I just feel like you've taken something over and over and over and over and over again. That's why I feel like if you make the decision to uncreate this prison, and if you make the decision to take a leap of faith on yourself within the 8 of Pentacles and what it is you can create and bring to the world, I feel like you will not only have a platform, but I feel like you will be excellent at it. And then I feel like creating real success out of it at the same time. From the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, all brought in by your guardian angel energy. I just have to say yes. I may have to end this energy that has produced sword after sword after sword in my back. Okay, so one more thing I want to look at, and that is this 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Because what I want to look at is the 9 of Pentacles speaks of independence. Doesn't mean I have to be alone. But I kind of feel that here, and I feel like the 10 of Pentacles is now... Also, it can talk about working out of your own home and being very successful with that. But let's just look at that a little deeper. Because I don't feel you're alone here. We have the 5 of Cups. It's interesting because it came in reverse, and I said I'm not going to read reversals, but boy, do I kind of feel it reversed here. 5 of Cups is, you know, well, it's the woe is me energy. This is where I'm looking at all I've lost. But really, what it signifies, because it's a 5, 5s ask for change. As gracefully as you can. And what it produces is 2 cups. So I feel like you're not living alone in this 10 of Cups. I feel like chances are you're with the soulmate energy. Now, is that now? Maybe some of you are already with this person. And you're moving from working for the man to working for yourself. All right, let's take a little bit more in that with the Page of Pentacles. All right, so this is a period of learning, knowledge, gaining knowledge. Why? So I can create real stability. Maybe for me and my family. Maybe it is for me and my family. Some of you, there may be a class that could help you. Some of you could talk about going back to school, and maybe you're seeking something else. Maybe you're seeking something you've always wanted to do. All right. I'm just going to take one more round, and I'm not even going on any cards, any other messages that maybe I've missed. Well, 7 of Wands made it out. Look at this, 2 7s. 2 7s. Man, I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been in this energy of defending yourself. And I feel like you've had enough of it. But if you had enough to make a change. You know, the 7 of Cups next to it. Trying to make a decision. Trying to choose a cup. But for some reason, trusting my choices. Well, that goes back to that 8 of Swords. That's based more on what other people have put in your head. But listen, you allowed them to put in your head too. You know, people take up space in our head. And we don't have to allow that. 2 7s. By the way, we're also moving into a universal year 7 next year. So some of you, this may speak of the month of December is giving you the opportunity to really weigh out these choices. Again, I feel like the Knight is giving you the way. The Fool is you taking a chance on yourself. And then, listen, creating to true success. True success. A lot of this energy is due to you. You know, the Magician, can really manifest whatever the Magician wants to manifest. Now, I feel like when we're trying to manifest something, like, you know, we don't want to put like, okay, something has to look like this and it must be like that. Sometimes divine has a better plan for us. So I want to manifest success. Guardian Angel says, we just been waiting for you to ask. We just been waiting for you to free yourself. Why? Because the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles can't live in harmony. They're really opposites. Alright, I'm not going to leave it on a question. So let's just stay with that and with the Devil again. Some of you may be connected to Capricorn. I often feel the Devil, though, as like illusionary in the way that I feel tied. Like I feel like I have to stay. But why do I have to stay? Like, why do I think that I have to stay? Well, maybe I won't be successful. Well, but maybe you will be. All right, anything else want to come out? Hello, Nine of Pentacles again. So, double verification. You know, I simply don't let anybody else tell you what you cannot do, what you would not be good at, if you feel it within yourself, because I feel like whatever you're creating here, you know, you're meant to. It's like it's one of your soul's desires, and I feel like it will take you to what you will measure as success in your life. Not only that, I feel some of you working from home, and being very abundant at that, and very abundant for the family, for all involved. But at the same breath, I feel like how nice that you're doing something that you love, even if it takes hard work. Listen, there's nothing here that says that you don't have to focus on it to grow it. Yes, it is you, and it is the seeds that you're planting from this moment forward to produce the success. This isn't magic, right? Even though the Knight is saying we're coming in, and that's not even magic. It just feels like it's meant to be. It's your soul's desire. But we have free will. And our humanness is how we create these self-created prisons. Not our spiritual. It's our humanness. 8 to the 10 of Swords. Over and over again. I got to break free from what I think that I'm tied to. And my God, take a chance on you. Libra, I have to say, this all feels like it's tied to... Listen, I feel like we don't even have to speak about love. Because over here, I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating, it eventually moves to the 10 of Pentacles. And that is about the family. Not just that, it's about something that takes root. It's loyalty. This is something that you may do, and then your child may do, and then your grandchild may do. It may be something that just like runs in the family, but maybe it starts with you. Or even if people have done it before you, it feels like you're bringing it, you have the ability anyway to bring it to success. I don't know, just success seems to be the name of the game for you. All right, let's read Mother Mary. And let's start with health. Almost open right to it. This card comes to you as reassurance that your prayers about health and healing have reached heaven above. They may be answered differently than you expect, however, so it's important to stay alert and open to your intuitive feelings, which guide you to take action steps. That's that Ace of Wands. Take them, even if they seem unrelated to your prayers. Mother Mary sends you and your loved ones her blessings. Like her, you can receive and transmit God's magnificent healing love. You may even feel called to conduct healing sessions professionally, and this card assures you that your calling is fully supported by heaven. Wow. Certainly verification for some of you. Confirmation. All right, let's read the present moment. Everything starts in the present moment. Okay. You receive this card as a gentle reminder to keep your focus upon this present moment, right now. Have you been reliving old memories, rehashing ancient wounds, or projecting yourself into the future? If so, you're missing out on life, which occurs in the here and now. Mother Mary guides you to enjoy the present, no matter what's going on. As you learn to extract the joy and blessings hidden within every experience, you'll feel continuously fulfilled in the moment. Beautiful. I mean, it just speaks to what this is saying. Trust within yourself. And it shall be. And it shall be. I love you guys. I thank you. I'm sorry your video is a little late, but at the same time, I always feel like they come out when they're meant to. Man, I hope who's ever in this Eight of Swords energy, again, that self-created prison, I hope that you can really see it, right? Because she's wearing a blindfold, and I feel like the blindfold is somewhat of an illusion, right? Like, oh, well, another sword won't come, but you're taking 10. Of course there's going to be more. Breaking free. Breaking free. All right. I love you guys. I will see you next time at our table. Bye-bye.